Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am. We back. It's your boy Supernatural Element, aka Hardin the Magician. Hope you're feeling blessed and highly favored out there wherever this video's finding you, whatever time, morning, noon, or night. Sending you some positive vibes right now. So free spiritual messages. We always giving them away. Hit me with a thumbs up, share, subscribe, leave a comment. I'm gonna get right into it. So today, this is looking like your ex or an ex of yours getting karma or feeling karma, feeling bad, feeling sad, feeling lonely, feeling hurt over the way things turned out. Let's take a look. So I'm seeing it was very much, it's like two energies going in opposite directions. Or it was like it came down to like what a type of what are we doing scenario. Are we working together, or are we going our separate ways? I see the relationship breaking down, like sort of in that kind of way, where it could have been something first where it was like balance and unity and you guys working together, to where it kind of devolved into like that kind of like asking yourself those types of questions, like are we doing this, are we not doing this, to where like the choices, like the opposition and juxtaposition, the juxtaposition of opposition in the choices that you're facing, it just becomes too much. It becomes overwhelming. It's too much of a question of like, what are we doing, where when you, it's like things just start to fall apart. But for this person, and I don't know if it's like, I don't know whose fault is what. This is just energy I'm tapping into. I don't know who's who, but someone feels like slightly guilty here. Like someone's being forced to take a look at not only themselves, but like the things they've done and the consequences. But it could be, well, no, it's really one person out of the dynamic. So that's why I'm saying it's giving, I mean, because this is you, so it's the person outside of your energy. And they feel really bad about the separation. And they know that the feelings between, whatever it was between you guys, it can't be rekindled. But they're hoping that you feel sad too, like that maybe that's a doorway that's still open. But it looks like on some level they do realize that it could ultimately just be over. So I'm seeing that you're moving forward from that slowly but surely. It's like something that didn't, again, whatever this collaboration was, it wasn't really being celebrated. It wasn't something good. However this was put together, it was shaky, on a shaky foundation. It wasn't really built to last. But I see how this person looks at you now like you're doing good, like you're okay, like you're doing well. Again, there was an ending here, and it's like this person feels like you freed yourself when you put an end to whatever this was, however it came to an end, you got to go free. And it's kind of like you're living, in this person's eyes, you're living pretty good now. Meanwhile, it's not over for them. They're still thinking about how things fell apart and why it didn't work. And it's kind of like people were also maybe against this. Like they're kind of thinking about like all the people, or maybe people tried to turn them against you, or like got in this person's ear about you. Like they're thinking about things like that. Like, why did they listen to such and such? Like that's definitely here. They didn't the plans they followed, like they weren't following their own plan, or they weren't following themselves. They were following like a set of plans, and like now it's kind of like that's all they have. It's like, oh, I made all these decisions based off of like whatever this was, like whatever other people or someone else was saying or something like that. Or it could have just been them, like in their head, instead of just acting natural. It's like trying to control a situation, or you know what I'm saying? Something like that. Like they had a certain set, they already had a certain set, like checklist of how they thought things were supposed to go, like a certain way. And it's like that contributed to things falling apart. It's like you guys weren't free to just, or like the relationship wasn't free to just develop the way it should have or would have naturally. So that contributed to falling apart. Like they're thinking about all of that, and it's like they're not ready for things to end. They're still like kind of holding on to the memories or the notion, but this is again part of their karma. They're kind of like sitting with this now, and they know they can't really come towards you. I see you're not really in a rush to do all that all over again with another person. In fact, your standards are pretty high right now. And overall background energy was the Ten of Swords. So yeah, an ending, and this person just feels like you didn't. However they're observing you, it's like you're not in the Ten of Swords though. You're in the Eight of Swords, Nine of Cups. Again, you're free and like independent, self-satisfied, and you know, you kind of, again, your planets are aligned. The good fortune and good luck is headed your way. You're sitting back, you're letting things come to you. You're happy. That's how this person's seeing you. Again, I'm not tapping into what your energy actually is, but this is what they're kind of thinking. Or like in their mind, this is how they view you. Like you got to go free, and now you're like living your best life without them. No telling. We can find out. And yeah, you seem to have raised your standards pretty high. But either way, you're not like in a rush to pour out your cup of emotions to you know, put your feelings on display and that sort of thing. You're not being very creative in the relationship romance department. But again, a lot of personal satisfaction. I don't feel like you need to. It's like you don't really need to add anyone to the equation right now. Looks like you're doing just fine. If this is you right here, and this person is correct about their assumptions about you, it looks like you're doing fine. Them, on the other hand, they're caught in a loop of just thinking about what happened and how much they don't want to let you go. It's giving gotta get you back. All right, let's see. Okay, let's take a look at you first. Is this real or is it a facade? Oh no, you're really feeling good. Full of energy, self-satisfied, things are going well. You're happy, you're spreading happiness. Yeah, if I didn't know better, I'd say you're doing great. Yeah, you're doing just fine, just fine. Yeah, you're doing just fine. You're taking like very strong action. You're seizing the day every day, working towards your goals and your ambitions. You could be getting closer with your family at this time. If you're married, your wife, your children, you guys could be a very close unit right now. Even maybe with your pets, even your grandparents, or again, could be something like that. But you're really close to the family. I see your finances, if they haven't begun to improve, they're gonna improve in a major way. Yeah, you could be looking healthy and attractive at this time too to a lot of people. You could have a lot of people wanting to build with you, or team up with you. You might have learned a new skill here too, maybe. or been working on something, learning how to do something new, skiing, swimming, I don't know, playing tennis. You could have like read a new, like you could have started researching the Roman Empire, and then now it's like you done so much research, you're like an expert on it, kind of. I don't know, anything. You added something new to your repertoire, something. You learned karate, whatever it is. You learned something here. And yeah, you could be looking all the better for it. So it's not a facade. However, this person, maybe there's some way they're observing you. Let's see. This Eight of Swords. Okay, what was this Knight of Pentacles? I think this is them trying to come towards you. Yeah, so this is just more of them. It's like they can't come towards you because they can't get out of their head. They're in a sort of state of hermit, sort of thinking about, not really in hermit mode. They're in the Four of Swords. So it's like, it is also, this person could be not sick, but sick in the sense of this person could be depressed. Like, again, they're dealing with a lot of sadness. So the sadness could be borderline depression, where the person could just be laying around all day and just thinking about what could have been, like how much of a gem you were, how much of a jewel you were. You were Treasure Island to this person. You were paradise, and they lost you, or they let you go, or however it goes. This looks like it came to an end. And again, they're feeling like you got to go free, and now they're stuck with the pieces. Ten of Swords. Yeah, the relationship itself was a lot of chaotic times, a lot of arguments and fights. But it was sort of like, for a while, maybe the way that it's kind of like the way you get along with someone. It's like not makeups to breakups, but it's like highs and lows. But I see that it quickly devolved into chaos and a situation that just didn't work. It's not proper. This is not structured right. And it's like, it maybe even people in the public might have even known. Either way, it's like you had a clear picture, or you both had a clear picture of what's going on. Either way, yeah, you got out of there. So who walked away? Was it you? Let me see this death energy. Oh, wow. Death, Temperance in the reverse, Death. So whatever this chaotic environment, it got to a position where, again, you were like, this was interfering with your life in a major way, like throwing you way off balance. Like, so it looks like, as you reiterated, you walked away, or you put an end to this situation, like, and not like in terms of physical violence, but it could have been a violent ending to this relationship, like energetically. It could have been over all of a sudden, like, I'm through with this, like a big argument and it's done. Like the guillotine done came down, the sword done came down. Or even, it's like the king was so overwhelmed he just had a heart attack, and like the regime is over. It's like you may have overwhelmed somebody that was causing serious, or like a situation that was causing serious imbalance. Like you put it to death and made sure it stayed dead, is the energy I'm getting. So it's like I said, it could have been a violent ending to whatever this is. Not the person or anything like that, but it's like a relationship that ends terribly. Like it can't come back. Too much is done. At the final point, too much is done. Okay, let me see this world energy. Again, more of this person. They're still thinking about they're like, anything I do, it won't be enough. This person's like in the void, spinning, cursing themselves. Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck. This person's spinning out in the void, screaming like, no! Like they feel like they messed up so bad. They feel like the karma is just, like they can't focus. They're not focusing on anything. If they are, it's like, well, with this Saturn energy and this Four of Swords, it's like you're being, that's what I'm saying, you're being, Saturn is like, look at what you've done. And this person is like, their eyeballs are being like, their eyelids are being like peeled back. And they're like just replaying on like a movie reel. They're just seeing everything crash and burn and all the, I mean, it looks like chaos and imbalance that they helped cause. So let me see this Four of Coins. One thing for sure, two things for certain. They're like, they can't let you go. They already made that decision. Oof. And that's part of their karma. That's that, and they're being hurt for that. Their feelings are, this person's in mental anguish. Bottom of the deck, Lovers reverse. So Ten of Swords, Lovers reverse. It's like the overall energy surrounding this. Yeah, major, like I said, a violent ending to whatever this situation was between two people who used to have a deep connection. But this holding on to you and being certain, and then it's like knowing about how there's absolutely no way they can come towards you, is like tower after tower. It's like divine lightning bolt after lightning bolt after lightning bolt after lightning bolt. This person can't stop getting, they're in like a like I said, they're spinning through the void of a non-stop tower moment. Or it's like, if they even do anything else, let's see, what else does this person get up to? If anything, oh, wow. Okay, oh man, this doesn't look good. Yeah, they spend a lot of time, they're very angry. Oh wow, oh wow, okay, they're all the knights. I'll get one more. So they're very angry. They're very angry because they're afraid that they can't come towards you. If they do, it's going to be a fight or an argument, and then they're upset about that. They're upset at you. They're upset at the whole situation. But in spite of all of that, they still want to, they're still trying to decide. But again, they can't decide how. They're still a little bit in shock that things got to this level or limit. And now they're like, okay, how can I do this? They're looking at you. Oh, wow. Okay. They want to try to actually come in maturely. No. Oh, no, it's even worse than that. Okay, they're all upset. They are upset. And they are cursing themselves, cursing you, cursing the situation. They're afraid. They don't really know what to do. They're going to make probably an impulsive move, rush in. But they're going to try to hold all that back and like just be serious for a second and come to you and make you an offer. They're afraid. They don't actually know how to do it, but they want to try. They're still seeing you as their number one, as the love of their life, or whatever, the person that they really, really want to be with. They see you as the one above all in their eyes. But they think that you're entertaining a new situation. And maybe you might be, but even if you are, it's not that serious. You're just kind of maybe weighing your options like, It could be something, or whatever it is, it'd be like you and this person, there's definitely some major chemistry there, but I'm not seeing how it still could be a thing where in the material, in the real world, the 3D, it's not really at that level. It's sort of like a little back and forth thing. Realistically, it's not anything serious, but this person could be thinking that, yeah, you're seriously considering going towards someone else. And they want to curse you out for that, first of all. They're like, oh, hell no. They want to come in and they want to start something for that. And they're also kind of like upset that you look so good now. Yeah, they think you look real good now. They're a little bit upset or they're a little bit upset about that. There's something here before about this could be, again, someone that you marrying 3 weeks, 3 months, 3 years, something like that. Been with or ago, I don't know. Something like that. That hit me earlier. I forgot to say that. But yeah, they could be looking at you like you're the number one, and it's like you look good now. It's like they're a little bit intimidated. It's like, what if somebody's keeping you? Like, what if you're looking good for somebody and like you totally forgot about me and I'm not good enough now? And they're a little bit angry about, well, they're big mad about that. If it's true, they don't know if it's true, but they're holding back anger in case it is. They're big mad. They don't want that to be true. And yeah, and just the thought, and or I don't know if they've seen you entertaining someone. It looks like they've seen it and they're like, whoop, time to go. They're like, now they got to be on you. So something like that. I don't know. But they still don't really know what they're doing. Again, they're gonna bust in and try anything. I don't know. They want to interrupt something that's not necessarily a thing. Yeah, Queen of Wands in the reverse. They might be thinking that you're getting around now. Or they're like, well, I can't have that. Or we can't have that. So we got to intervene. We got to do something. Like, so this person could contact you or try to reach out to you, or maybe even like you're somewhere and you see this person. It won't be by chance. That was a plan. Or maybe it will be by chance. I'm not seeing, well, maybe, no, I'm not really seeing how it could be. There's a small, I would say 26% chance, between 20 and 30, between 13 and 26% chance that you meet this person outside by chance. But more than likely it's like a plan, or they knew you were going to be somewhere or something like that, or something, or this person already knows where you are and they know of you and they could reach you somehow. They're going to reach out on social media or something like that, send you a text, something. Try to test the waters, but they're holding back a lot of anger and a lot of sharp words for you, and also a lot of loneliness and anger, and yeah, and they just feel bad. A lot of karma. Again, they're living in a void of tower. So I'm gonna leave that one there. I don't know who that one's for. Hope it brought you some clarity. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. Definitely had fun, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next one.